Make believe you went to the ClayWorld diner to make yourself a slice of pizza. When it was ready, you gave your slice a face. Imagine your creation. What toppings would you get? And what kind of face would your pizza make? Would it have a fancy mustache or a Pinocchio nose? Maybe a baseball hat? Or a big pink bow? A tiny pet cat? Is it happy? Is it mad? Does it have big old ears? Is it laughing in tears? You'll decide in good time, but for now we must start to gather materials for the project at hand. Suppose, for example, you decide on a mushroom, pepperoni, and oregano slice with extra cheese, brown eyes, and a black mustache. These are the materials included in your kit. A pizza slice-shaped aluminum foil structure. Orange, green, brown, yellow, red, and beige clay. Also included are a few sample mushrooms and a fancy mustache. First, take some brown clay. Play with it to warm it up until it's soft enough to mold. Flatten it and wrap it around the aluminum foil structure. Take small pieces at a time and stick them to the foil, covering the structure completely and rubbing it with your fingers to smooth out all bumps and cracks. Next, make the cheese with yellow clay. Take some time to make the clay warm and stretch it out. You can use a rolling pin or your hands. Start by stretching it into a flat circle. Pull on 3 points to stretch the circle into a triangle and keep shaping it until it overlaps evenly with the slice and place it on top. Make sure the cheese covers the entire top of the slice except for the crust, and pull some yellow clay down the sides of the pizza to make it seem like the cheese is melting. To make the pepperoni, mix equal amounts of beige and red. Make a stick with each color and place them side by side. Swirl them around and make a ball. Roll the ball into a single stick and swirl it around some more. Turn it back into a ball and repeat the process until the colors are mixed. Take small pieces of the new color and make small spheres. Flatten them into small circles, making sure they are very flat and nicely rounded. Add the specks by making tiny beige dots of clay on the pepperoni. Take time to make the specks small enough to give the illusion of pepperoni. Scatter the pepperoni around the pizza and add the mushrooms in between. Try to make the toppings evenly distributed all around, not too dispersed but also not too close together so that plenty of cheese is still visible. For the spices, take some green clay. Make tiny spheres and roll them into ovals, about the size of grains of rice. Place them all over the top of the pizza. Now that the pizza looks delicious, it is time to add a face. If you are giving it a black mustache, place the mustache on the line where the cheese meets the crust, with the bottom of the mustache over the cheese and the top of the mustache over the crust. Place the eyes adjacent to the mustache and to each other. To make the eyebrows, take some brown clay and make small spheres. Roll them into ovals and place them against the upper and outer edges of the eyes, bending the ovals to fit the contour, allowing a portion to go over the crust so that they stick securely to the eyes as well as to the crust. Outline the eyebrow with dark clay, placing very small slivers along the top and outer edges of the eyebrows. Your pizza is ready for baking. Place it on a sheet of aluminum foil to keep it from sticking to the bottom and bake it in a conventional or toaster oven for 15 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit.